was 9 months.
9 months old.
Yes, I didn't agree with the cause of death on her autopsy report.
Did it mention anything about the fact that she'd been discharged less than 24 hours after her surgery, her having pneumonia, her obstructed airway?
Her lungs were full with pneumonia.
You really loved your daughter, didn't you?
Absolutely.
And you wanted to know why.
I want to know the truth and how did my daughter die. The pre-surgery instructions, they told us that she's going to be watched for the next 72 hours. And the next morning, we got a phone call at 7 o'clock saying that she was ready to be discharged. And that's what we was so confused about. And when we went to the hospital, asked to speak to a doctor, the doctor never came to speak with us about the situation. And the nurse told her we had to take pairs.
How'd you and her mother feel about that?
We was very confused about the whole situation because of the pre-surgery instructions, that we signed off on, that they was going to evaluate my daughter for the next 72 hours, and for her, because it's an airway surgery.
Did you feel comfortable taking her from Children's Hospital in New Orleans all the way back to Westlake, where you lived, without staying in New Orleans?
Not that night. I paid for the extra night to stay, and everything went well. Took her home. She was very quiet, just thinking that's normal because she just had an airway surgery, and went to bed and woke up. She was gone.
Did you know she had pneumonia?
No. I don't think, they never told us anything about the pneumonia. I learned that afterwards, that she did have pneumonia, but no doctor or nurse never advised me or the mother that she had pneumonia. I want the world to know about my situation, that I experienced the doctors, and by their actions, I lost my daughter. After my situation, I found out, it happens regularly, and it's on you to catch it and find the right attorney to fight for you.
Did the hospital ever own up to the fact that they may have discharged Paris too soon?
No, they never took responsibility or accountability for their actions. It always was a buddy cover-up thing. One helped the other. You just brushing everything on the rug and expect you just to walk away from it. No matter what. If it's not death, or if a death do occur, they just brush you off and just keep going.
You eventually did get an attorney, and you went to court.
Yes, I did obtain an attorney. After carefully reviewing my case, he accepted my case, and we started fighting. And
how hard did the hospital fight?
Oh, they fought all the way. And during trial, they still didn't take responsibility of their actions.
But what did the jury say?
The jury found the doctor at fault for medical malpractice for prematurely releasing my daughter. I learned that you have 1 year in state of Louisiana to file a medical malpractice claim. No matter what the situation is, either you lose a limb or anything critical or even death, the most that they compensate you is $100,000. And that's dated back in 1975, and nearly 50 years later, we still under the same law. The law is designed to protect their mistakes, and I feel that it should be no limit. If it's a jury trial, I think whoever the jury awards the victim, they should be rewarded the full amount. There's no amount of money that can compensate on a death because you still can't bring that person back. Even losing a limb, you still that's a lifelong thing that you have to live with, and they just want to give me $100,000. It has some people that need 24-hour round-the-clock assistance after a doctor mistake. All you want to give them is, the minimum. I just think it's unfair, and it needs to be changed.